What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Trade Confident, where we make trading super simple and profitable. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over a quick analysis on Bitcoin, show you guys where I think the best entries are to buy Bitcoin as well as other altcoins, and then show you guys how to actually place the orders for buy limits on Coinbase. A lot of you guys are new. You've signed up for Coinbase. You have the Coinbase Pro app, which you guys are seeing to the left of your screen here, and I execute all of my trades. I hold all of my current assets in crypto on Coinbase. I love the Coinbase Pro app. It's super simple. I'm not affiliated with it. I'm not sponsored or anything like that. I've used other exchanges like Binance and HitBTC and a couple others. I like the simplicity of it. I don't care that it's 0.50% fees. I'm making enough money, and the percentages and the simple UI is enough for me. So let's dive into this. I'm not a financial advisor. Please consult a financial advisor on your behalf before you place any trades, and know that this is for educational purposes only, and these are my personal opinions. Okay, let's get into BTC analysis. We saw this uptrend that a lot of people were looking at. We were on the daily time frame, and we broke the ascending trend line. So this put us into what a lot of people saw was a bearish movement downwards, and we saw that very, very strongly on the chart. Here's something I'm not seeing a lot of people pull right now, and that is this 50% Fibonacci retracement to the downside, which I'm going to give you guys a really solid argument of the reason why I don't think we're done going down. A lot of people are looking at this getting very, having a bullish sentiment and thinking we're just going to head up here and create a V shape. Well, I personally don't think that's going to happen, and let me show you the reasons why for that. If you come over here and you pull, let's pull a path line. If we take the top and the bottom, we see that we have hit the golden ratio 50% on the Fibonacci retracement. This a lot of times indicates that this is a place where you can see a move down. You first need to make sure that you have some confirmation that you're actually in a bearish trend moving downwards. And for this, the break of the ascending trend line proves that to me. With a 50% retracement, a lot of times what will happen is we will create the bounce or the move into the 50%, and then we'll see a move back down to the downside. All right, this is very, very, very common in technical analysis on the chart. This is where we start looking at where's the best entries for a long position on Bitcoin. I do still feel, and I'm very confident, we could see Bitcoin head down quite a bit further. That's personally what I suggest. So what are we going to do to take advantage of that? Now, when we're talking about buy limits, we're talking about we want to get into the lowest point possible, but without being super, over realistic of I want to get the best spot possible, so I'm putting a buy limit in at 10,000. Okay, that's dumb. We're not going to do that. We need to be at structure places that are actually technically proven to possibly get there. In that case, here's what I'm looking at. I see that this is a very good place of support on the chart. We see that we wicked down into this support here, as well as we held this really nice structure for current support on the chart. This is marked right around the 43,000 level. So 43,000 is the top of this zone, which gives me my first point. 43,000, in my opinion, is a very good place of entry to look for a buy limit. And I'm going to show you how to place that on Coinbase Pro here in a second. But where is the second place we could see the price move down to? Well, I'm looking at this price right around here, and I'm not pulling anything really left to the chart. I'm simply looking at the current low that we created. And this to me is right at around 48,000. 48,000 and 43,000 are the best possible entries in my opinion. I think you'll see a lot of people maybe saying this, but these are the places that are technically sound where the price could go down if we start continuing to move downward into a bearish trend. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to set that up, and then I'm going to make an argument of the reason of why we could see Bitcoin actually go up even higher and higher. But let's first come over here and I'll show you how to set this up. Go over to the Coinbase Pro app. Click the icon on the bottom all the way to the far left. It looks like a small little graph. And for this example, click Bitcoin. Once you click Bitcoin, you're going to come up here and you can toggle this around to whatever you want. I'm going to pick the daily time frame because that's what we're on. And then what we can do down here is simply click buy. So when you click buy, the first thing I want you guys to make sure you do on here is make sure you guys have this set to limit. Do not have this set to stop or market. That's just not going to be smart. You're going to buy it basically where you're at. If you hit market, don't do that. Make sure this says limit. Now what you can do is you can come over here, and if you actually have an iPhone, which I absolutely love iPhones for this reason, we can come over here and let's just make this 48 flat, 48,000. Let's click out of here. You can Command C on this, and you can come over to your actual Apple phone and then click paste in here. Boom, and it's exactly what you want it to be. It's going to say copied over from my MacBook Pro onto my computer, on my phone. That's why one of the reasons why I absolutely love Apple. If not, just type it in. Just find 48 and type it into the chart. So the amount, what you guys can do in here for this example, you can choose 25, 50, 75%, or max. You can do the math if you want to decide how much cash you have on hand in Coinbase Pro and choose to select that amount. I'm just keeping things simple for myself. I'm making this a simple channel to make money, all right? I'm gonna do 25%. So 25% of the cash I have on hand in Coinbase Pro, I'm looking to enter at 48,000 at a limit order. Come down here and click preview order. It says limit price, amount, expiration, and we have a total of $80.04 based off what I have on cash on hand. Yours is gonna be whatever you have on hand. Doesn't matter if it's 10,000 or if it's $5 you're trading with. Good job for getting into crypto. I think you're gonna enjoy it. You can click place by order. Don't get nervous about this. It's just a simple limit order. You can always get rid of it, and I'll show you that in a second. You're gonna see it show up down here under open orders. Also, alternatively, go back to the home screen and click this little guy at the bottom here where it has the 3 little bars with the circles. You're gonna see these orders in here. I just did an example video I was just trying to do to show this, and I had this open. So we have 48,000, all right? Let's put another order in for the 43,000 if we head down there. Now, here's the reason why we're doing this. I'm gonna talk to you while I'm doing this, is that just 3 days ago, I got triggered into ADA, Cardano. I got triggered in at $1. I said at $1, I want you to buy X amount dollars worth of Cardano. I got in while I was sleeping, and I woke up the next morning, I was up 25%. It was a great move. I'm still up about 30% as we speak at the moment. I haven't checked the charts recently, but we were between about 25 and 30%. I'm up on that. I also got triggered into the graph. Okay, the graph is another token. And that, I think I got in at $1.27, and I'm up about 26% today on that. And all this happened automatically. I was in bed, I had a buy limit place, Coinbase automatically executed the order at the price that I'm giving it, and then I was able to make the profit the next morning. I have not exited because I'm holding for the long term. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is 43,000. The amount, I'm gonna do 25% as well, all right? And then I'm gonna make sure it says limit, I'm gonna place the order, and I can say place by order. So we'll see 2 orders pending on the charts here. And then again, if you wanna come over here and look at all of your pending, you can look at open orders at the top here. If for any reason you wanna get rid of these, you can come over here and click the X right to the right by swiping left on the chart. That's it. It literally is that simple. This cannot get any easier. That's all you do. I'm not going to show any sales at the moment because we are not in a place to sell. I will actually show you guys how to do sales on here once we have an entry on one of these coins and we hit these areas, and then we look to sell. But right now, I'm not looking to sell. We're just looking to come in here and get some good entries for buys. All right, like I told you, let's see if I can show you guys what I'm thinking about with an argument of why I think this could be heading to the upside, actually. So let's pull out a triangle path. We see we have a low here, and then we have another point. I think what's going to happen, I don't think we're just going to V-shape this thing and go straight up and hit an all-time high. I don't believe that has enough momentum whatsoever to do that. I do believe we're going to see some type of a pullback, maybe a 50% pullback. We might head up a little bit more, but I do think we're going to see somewhat of a decent pullback to the downside. And then that's when, if we break this resistance, which is this structure high right now, if we head down, that is where I'm looking to possibly move back up and see a nice move to the upside to just basically hit an all-time high up here. But I do not think that this is time for this to keep going higher and higher and higher and higher up. There's a stronger technically sound argument here that shows that Bitcoin is going to actually keep heading down than it is to head up. Okay, so I just want to put that out there. We've seen this many times on the chart. And when you break an ascending trend line, that's a bearish signal. 50% retracement on breaking ascending trend line is a bearish signal. Quickly, let's pull out the RSI so I can show you that real quick, because some people might be looking at this and they're like, all right, we're sitting right in the middle. And yes, we are sitting in the middle. So could it go up or could it go down? Well, I think there's a stronger argument that we could see this possibly go down. And if it does head up a little bit more, this is getting a little bit more advanced. If it does head up a little bit more and you guys actually did get into this dip like I did down at the bottom here, you could look to take some profits on your altcoins. Now, let's transition over to this one more point and I'm gonna be done with the video. What a lot of people are doing now is they are not following necessarily the technical analysis of the other altcoins, especially the ones that are positively correlated to Bitcoin. Why is that? It's because how Bitcoin structures itself with these levels is a lot of times how the altcoins move. And so as you see Bitcoin hit these highs, hit these lows, and hit these support levels and bounce, your altcoins are going to bounce as well. Make sure you go to Coinbase or go to coinmarketcap.com, Find out if your current altcoin that you want to trade that's not Bitcoin is positively or negatively correlated to Bitcoin. Positive means when Bitcoin goes up, your coin's going to go up. Negative means when it goes down, it's going to go down. Or excuse me, when Bitcoin goes down, it's going to go up. That's negatively correlated. Bitcoin goes up, your coin goes up, that's positively correlated. Chances are you guys are all in positive correlated coins. That's just what most of them are. So make sure you guys check that out. If it heads back up here and keeps going, you might want to look to take a little bit of profit, because I do think there's more of an argument here for this to head down than up. So there you guys go. Hope you enjoyed this. I have motion at the front door is what my ring is telling me, so I'll go check on that. Hope you guys have a good one. I will keep coming out with videos showing you the best entry prices and how to set them up on Coinbase, and we'll make some money here together. Have a good one, guys. God bless. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.